What would you do with $28,000? Buy a house, buy a car, pay off your student loans? Well, I bought a grilled cheese sandwich with it. You might think I'm crazy, but I'm not. It wasn't just any grilled cheese sandwich. It had the picture of the Virgin Mary on it. I saw it myself. Welcome to the Broken Ladder Project, where we dive deeply into different aspects of inequality based on the original book. Before getting started, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Human Ag YouTube channel for more content on social and economic issues. Now let's go for Chapter 6, Inequality and Religion. Why do we see random faces or sometimes religious stuff in our food or other objects? Let me say the last thing first. Because we live in a chaotic world, but deep down we crave stability and order. Our brains love to find patterns. How many faces or meaningful stuff you spot in random stuff actually depends on what you need or feel at the moment. We all want to live in a fair world, a place that feels safe, predictable, and secure. A place that good people get good stuff and bad people get the punishment they deserve. But sorry, chaos doesn't play by those rules. Inequality barges in with muddy boots, kicks the door open, and brings chaos and disorder with it. Our tendency to find patterns and meaningful stuff gets stronger when we feel weak and insecure. It gives us a sense of control. It calms us down and makes us see the world a less random place. So that's why maybe the guy with the big finance job and the Volvo never sees Jesus in his cinnamon roll. When people get rejected or feel left behind or socially isolated, they start giving human traits to things like animals or plants or random stuff. They start telling endless stories about them, then sometimes these stories get so wild that it's impossible to believe them. A survey asked over 1,200 people in the United States about current issues. 28% of them believe that there was a secret elite group that are controlling the world through a new world order. If you apply that percentage to the whole United States, we are talking about 88 million people. That's a classic conspiracy theory that, as you can see, many people strongly believe in it. Nearly half of the US population believes in some kind of conspiracy theory, and that number hasn't really changed in decades. One of the core things these theories share is a deep distrust in governmental authorities. Let that sink in for a moment. In the real world, where success and failure are a messy mix of talent, luck, and effort, we are even more drawn to the idea that people actually get what they deserve. This might kinda bite the losers, but it serves a purpose. It makes the world feel less random. Maybe the system is not working in my favor, but at least there's a system. Ultimately, a just and all-powerful being is in control. This is where religion steps in and acts as a refuge in this chaotic world. Now, we're not saying that religion is just kind of human invention to cope with difficult times, but we are saying that our feelings of powerlessness and insecurity can amplify our potential to embrace religion faith. And you see these psychological effects across all religions, each with their unique beliefs about God. When people feel desperate and the world seems uncontrollable, our potential to believe in an all-powerful God becomes even stronger. Slogans like, just give it all to God, God make it all for you, everything happens for a reason, comes from this. Researchers once looked at the most struggling states in the US. I mean places that deal mostly with problems like cancer rates, high infant mortality, violent crimes, and environmental problems. They didn't expect to find high levels of religious beliefs in these areas because there's a contradiction between the misery of their daily lives and a divine justice. But they discovered something interesting. The more people suffer, the deeper their faith becomes. Living in this situation didn't make people question God. Wealthier countries tend to be less religious than other countries. The United States is a notable exception, but even that can be explained by looking at income inequality. Here, the level of inequality is just as significant as the actual income. So, poverty and inequality together can tell us a lot about why religious beliefs differ so much between countries. Religious beliefs offer a deep sense of peace to the poor. This comes from the impressive beauty of nature, the belief that God talks to them, and the closeness of their community. They aren't just more religious than the rich. Their faith is different. They're more likely to view the Bible as the direct words of God and to believe in miracles, divine healing, and demonic possession. So next time that you were running from this chaotic world and you were out there in nature, try to focus. Listen to the wind. Doesn't some of its sounds resemble something meaningful? Don't you think some words sound familiar? Look up at the clouds. Can you see any faces there? Wow, what a cool episode! Join us next week for another controversial video about inequality and race. If you like this content, don't forget to like it and subscribe to Human Egg channel for more. I'll see you soon next week. Bye for now.